Hey there friends, Tarina, Vicky here, whatever you'd like to call me. I am a school behavior intervention specialist with 15 years experience working with students on de-escalation strategies, conflict resolution, and teaching them social skills. Social skills are designed to help them make better choices, which hopefully in the long run result in better outcomes for their lives. I'm going to take my experience and my knowledge in the subject, and we're going to do a body cam review. Today, as this video goes up, is the 4th of July. Woo! It is the 250th anniversary of our nation, and I am so excited. And what better way to celebrate that than to watch a body cam video about fireworks? Let's get right to it. Today's video comes from Northeast Body Cam, and it is called Police Confrontation Over Fireworks Gets Heated. Let's see how this one goes.
I tell you, you have to leave. No, so knock it down the attitude, all right? You see these two.
You need to go in my car. My car. Listen. Hold on.
Do not resist.
I'm not resisting.
Put your hands.
I'm not resisting my car.
Put your hands behind your back.
You're arresting me for fireworks,
Sir,
man.
take your other arm out.
Are you serious?
Give us your other arm.
On July 4th, 2023, at 10:04 p.m., Secaucus police responded to Riverside Station Boulevard after receiving reports of fireworks being set off. Officers encountered Jason Anderson, a 44-year-old resident of Secaucus, who was found to be in possession of illegal fireworks.
I'm only 20 with those parties. I'll step out and speak to them. And it's doing I'm 20 with them. In the middle roadway here. How y'all doing? You guys hanging out? Alright. What's up, guys?
How you doing, sir?
So, the neighborhood is complaining because it's loud?
Huh?
The neighborhood's, just like you said, huh? The neighborhood's complaining because it's loud.
How they complain? We just got here 2 seconds ago. We just got here 2 seconds ago.
Listen, don't argue. I'm telling you, don't argue.
I'm the neighborhood. I live here too.
That's fine.
That's what I'm saying. And this
Okay,
is public property.
Do me a favor. Don't argue with me. All right, I'm gonna explain to you why.
Why should I argue with you if I just got here and I know?
Sir.
I know nobody complained though.
Sir.
I know nobody complained because I just got here though.
Please do me a favor.
But if you're gonna come to me and ask me and go talk to me about leaving,
am I telling you to leave?
I
didn't say shit to you, but
I'm just telling you.
Listen, the neighborhood's complaining about noise. So if you want to do
listen, I'm gonna take
my guy.
This
What's
right here.
What's your name?
My name is Daddy El Ventura, but this is open all night though. This is open all night.
Okay, we're 2 minutes in and this hasn't stopped. Okay, so the officer so far, I mean, there's a couple of things that I probably would have worded differently, but he wasn't the one that came up and was causing a big problem. He just said, hey, the neighborhood's complained because it's really loud. Gentlemen, huh? Officer, exactly. The neighborhood is complaining because it's loud. So whether or not this particular subject just got there or not, somebody at some point made a phone call because somebody else was lighting fireworks in this location. So just because it might not have been you that the initial complaint was called in about, doesn't mean that you need to act like this. He's being really defensive and really just refusing to even allow the officer to explain anything. And he's doing this in front of what I'm going to assume are juveniles just based on the fact that their faces were blurred out, which are probably his kids. So we'll see where this goes from here.
Are you done?
I'm telling you, it's open all night. They can't complain because it's open all night.
Please do not argue with me because you're going to lose.
I can't lose because this is open
open
all night.
Are those fireworks yours?
Yes, they're mine.
Okay, good. These are all aerial devices, right?
All right, you want to take it? Fine. You want to do that for the kids?
Then here's the deal.
I got a whole bunch of kids here. You want to take it? Fine, bro.
Let me explain.
That's not a big deal.
Let me explain something to you.
It's not a big deal.
Okay?
It's one day.
Please do not argue with me. Like I said, you're going to lose.
It's one day. Nobody's complaining.
Hear me out. Listen to me.
All right.
Because you're coming at a 10 for
No,
no
I'm
reason.
listening to you. I'm listening to you. But I'm listening to you. But don't come at me. Listen, but don't come at me telling me somebody's complaining when I just got here. Ain't nobody complaining.
How did I end up over here?
Nobody's complaining. Can't nobody complain though.
Okay, you're gonna get.
I do want to say that he said he just got there 2 seconds ago, and then I'm gonna back it up for a quick second.
Take it fine.
Right there in that image, this thing has completely gone off. So that's at least one. They were lighting one when the officer got there, so I think it's been a little bit longer than 2 seconds. Just putting my 2 cents out there. See what I did there?
All right,
Because you coming at a 10 for
no,
no
I'm
reason.
listening to you. I'm
Listen to me.
I'm listening to you, but don't come at me.
You're not
Listen,
listening.
but don't come at me telling me
You're not
somebody's
listening to me.
complaining when I just got here. Ain't nobody
How
complaining.
did I end up over here?
Nobody's
arguing.
Can't nobody complain though.
Okay, you're gonna get loud and you're gonna be. It's not gonna be a good scene for your kids. Okay.
But listen, I can stay here all
Hear me
night.
out.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
can.
I pay rent every
Did I
night.
tell you have to leave? No. So knock it down the attitude, all right?
Listen, you ain't gotta.
Because here's
Listen,
the
don't
problem.
raise your voice at me, bro.
Okay. Officer is alone. There are multiple people there. Even if some of them are juveniles, these two could do some damage if they all decided to attack the officer. So I get the officer's kind of in a heightened state. That being said, you heard the subject's response as soon as the officer went with a more forceful tone. And the subject starts going off. You're gonna yell at me. Officer's correct, though. The subject went from 0 to 10 in 2.05 seconds, or 0.205 seconds. Something like that. Anyway, so the officer was just coming up to have a conversation. This guy was immediately elevated and escalated. And generally, that's not something that happens right off the bat. So I'm going to make an assumption that somebody probably told him to knock the fireworks off at some point before the officer got there, and he probably didn't listen to them, and now he's mad because the officer's there, and the officer's going to make him listen. I could be off base, but that's the assumption that I make just based off of what I'm seeing and based off my experience.
Tell you have to leave? No. So knock it down the attitude, all right?
Listen, you ain't gotta.
Because here's
Listen,
the
don't
problem.
raise your voice at me, bro.
coming
I'm
over
44
here.
years old.
That's
You don't
fine.
gotta raise your voice.
That's fine. You
All
can
right.
say whatever you want.
All
I'm
right.
coming over here man to man telling you, listen, people are complaining about noise. Do I care about the noise? No. But people live here, it is what it is. The problem at hand is this. Fireworks are illegal in the state of New Jersey, correct? However, aerial devices like you're shooting off are not legal. So if you want to change this to the next situation, fine. I'm coming here man to man telling you, listen, this is no good. You can't be doing this. Just be conscious of the neighborhood. There's a lot of people. But you're coming out here hot thinking I'm kicking you out and stuff.
So
You
we can
live
light
here.
them
I
up, we
want you
can
to enjoy your
aerial.
time. They give you a nice space. Do your thing. But you're coming out here like I'm accusing you of something.
Nah, but what I'm saying is, if you telling me people complain, and I just got here 2 seconds ago.
They're calling.
How? If I just got here 2 seconds, I just pulled up. They can't complain. If
Guess
I just
what?
pulled, I just parked.
They
Come on,
did.
bro.
They did.
Come on, you killing me if they. If
All right, you have your ID on you?
Of course.
Let
I
me
can
get your ID.
understand. I can take care
me
of
get
you.
your ID.
Aerials.
Yeah, anything that explodes
But
on the
not
ground,
aerials.
right? Anything,
All right, no
well,
problem.
let me explain aerials. So anything that explodes on the ground like a firecracker, and anything that shoots in the air and explodes. Roman candles, the fountains that shoot off like a little mortar, the mortars that you're all launching are going bang. No good in New Jersey.
problem.
Those little fountains that look like a flower, those you could do. The little things that spin and stuff, those you could do. You understand what I'm telling you? You're coming out hot. You're gonna put yourself in a situation you want to be in. Do you have your ID on you?
I'm gonna go get out the car.
All right.
And what I need my D for?
Because I need to get your information.
Am I getting locked up? Am I getting a ticket? So
no,
what I need
not
my
right
D
now. Can you get your ID?
For what?
Because if you don't get your ID, then we're just gonna take this the other way.
For what though? Am I doing anything illegal? Is what I'm saying. Do I need my? What am I?
So here, I think the officer could explain that it needs to go on the report, and that might calm our subject down a little bit. I was called out here because people are complaining that it's loud. I get that you just got here, but you're the one that I saw. So I need to put your name in my report just so I can prove to my department that I came out here and I dealt with the complaint. Let you guys know that these are illegal, not to do them, and we're done. That might calm things down. Based off of what I've seen of the officer thus far, I don't think he's going to take that route, but I think that would have been the better route to take. So I think if the officer, again, just took that moment to say, this is why I need your ID, things might calm down. I don't know if that's what's going to be happening here.
Then we're just gonna take this the other way.
For what though? Am I doing anything illegal? Is what I'm saying. Do I need my? What am I need my ID for? If I'm not
gonna
doing
identify you.
For
That
what?
I spoke with you. And we're going to issue you a warning saying, hey, listen, this is the education right here.
All right, so
If
you gave me a
wanna-
warning. So
if
you don't need my
listen
ID
to
for a
me.
warning,
If
though,
you don't
sir.
want to go with the education, then we could do this the other way.
But what I'm telling you, you don't need my ID for a warning, sir.
I'm telling you.
You telling me what?
I'm not deciding on a warning yet. The way you drive this situation.
The way
hear me out. Are you
what
done?
situation though?
Are you done?
What way do I drive? What
You've been
situation though?
confrontational the whole time.
Because I speak my opinion.
My man, you're not even listening. That's the problem. So if you get your ID and this goes well,
so what though? What I need my ID
then you're
for?
gonna get charged.
What I need my ID for?
So I'm gonna give you about
what
35.
Do I need my ID for?
You're gonna have 35 seconds to get your ID, so we can release you.
For what?
Or guess what? You are coming back with the fireworks.
Why?
35 seconds, some sort of arbitrary time there. Sometimes giving a time limit works. Hey, you got 35 seconds to go get your ID before I arrest you for obstruction. Sometimes that works. I think this subject is too elevated for that to work. So, again, I think taking that moment to say, look, I just need it for my report. I have to ID you for my report saying that I came and I spoke to you. So my department knows that I handled this call. Put the onus back on yourself there. Again, a lot of the times I'll say in the beginning of my videos, I didn't in this one, but I put the onus of de-escalation on the officer, not the subject. I talk about the social skills that the subject could use to make better choices in the future, but I think that de-escalation is on the officer. And I think the officer is trying. He keeps trying to be approachable. My man, I'm not trying to kick you out. Let me talk, those types of things. Let me explain. He's using a lot of the right words. I think that he could change things up a little bit to allow for a better outcome, because right now this guy is still super heated and is arguing about simple things that I don't think he would argue about if he wasn't already in that elevated state. And I think if the officer just took that moment to explain and then throw some of it back on him. I've got people I have to answer to. I have to prove to my department I came here and I talked to somebody. You're who I talked to. This is just an education thing. It's just got to go in my report. I think that would come across a lot different.
So you decide how you want to do it with your kids.
I'm
not trying to be confrontational. Listen to your wife. Is that your husband?
Not in front of the kids, please.
So do me a favor, get your ID.
I don't need my ID for what? I'm not doing anything illegal.
No problem.
What illegal? What am I doing illegal? Am I doing anything illegal?
Yes.
What?
The aerial fireworks that you're in possession of.
So you just told me I could take. You told me take them away and leave.
No, I'm taking them. Now put the bag down. They came off the table. Don't be playing around. That's it. Now we're gonna do this. If you want, you can cuff him and detain him.
Do I need my ID for what though?
To provide me, or you provide me with your identifying information.
Can you tell me why you need my ID?
So the fireworks here that you're using, they said are yours.
So you're gonna give me a ticket?
Yes, and a noise ordinance.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so get your ID.
All right, no problem. I'll take your ticket.
Sounds good. Or you can just stay here and we'll get your information.
No, that's all I told you. I want to know why you need my ID.
I told you 6 times. You just
No, you
watch
didn't
that
tell
stuff.
me you was giving me a ticket for noise. You didn't tell me that. I live here.
That's fine.
All right, so then you can't tell me if you complain I just got it 2 seconds ago.
No problem. I'm also gonna seize these too.
You need to go in my car.
So if you noticed, and I'll back it up, these are more of the same fireworks that he had out on the table. And the officer said, we're going to need to seize these too and open the door. This is something that is in plain sight. The officer can see inside the car and see illegal contraband inside the car in plain sight without doing any sort of search. It is absolutely legal at that point for the officer to open the car and get the illegal contraband and potentially search the car for other illegal contraband. If I'm wrong, my friends in law enforcement or lawyers, let me know. That being said, this is why the officer just kind of walks up and goes to get the door handle. We'll see how this plays out.
No problem. I'm also gonna seize these too.
You need to go in my car. My car. Listen. Hold on.
Do not resist.
I'm not resisting.
Put your hands.
I'm not resisting my car.
Put your hands behind your
I
back.
didn't give you permission to search my car, though.
Put your hands
Why you
behind your
going
back.
to my car,
Put
though?
your hands behind your
Why
back.
are you going to my car? My car's legally parked, right?
Listen, do me. Let's
No, I'm actually no.
Step over here.
No, baby, get the camera and record. Everybody record. No.
Sir, just put your hands behind your back.
No.
Stop resisting.
No, I'm not resisting. My car's legally
Here's
parked.
what we do. Come.
So at this point, the officer did tell him, I'm seizing those fireworks. So the officer did explain to him, subject was not in a position where he was willing to hear the officer's explaining of it, and has changed it then to the car is legally parked. Has nothing to do with how your car is parked. It has everything to do with what was in plain sight. So now you are further obstructing the situation, the scenario. It's already like he was on the verge of obstruction before when he was refusing to give ID, refusing to give his name, identifying information about himself. You can get charged with obstruction for that. And then by not allowing the officer to seize illegal contraband that's inside the vehicle that the officer can see in plain sight, another way to earn yourself an obstruction charge. So the officer goes, okay, we're just going to go ahead and detain you. Trying to get the gentleman in handcuffs. The gentleman is resisting. You hear the officer say, don't resist. And the obligatory response from the subject of, I'm not resisting. Resisting looks like a lot of different things. Resisting can be physically fighting back. Resisting can be tensing up and not allowing the officers to gain control of you. Resisting can be twisting and turning, dropping to the ground, refusing to walk, all sorts of things.
My car's legally parked. My car is legally parked.
Listen to me.
Hello, help.
Stop.
Help, please.
Listen, sir.
Help
Sir,
me.
making this a lot
Help
more
me.
complicated. Here's what we're gonna do.
No, because y'all making me nervous. You're making me nervous.
Calm down.
No, you grabbing me. You making me nervous.
Here's what we're gonna do.
You making me
Here's what we're
nervous,
gonna
sir.
do. I don't like your hand.
You don't gotta touch me.
Here's what we're gonna do.
You don't gotta touch me.
Listen to me.
You don't gotta touch me.
Calm down.
You don't gotta touch me. So back
Stand
up.
over here.
No, because I'm not illegal. I'm not illegal parked. Nothing. You asked me for my ID. That's it.
The subject feels like he's in control here, and he's not. I don't think he's used to not being in control. And that's causing some issues. The officers, I think, are trying a de-escalation strategy here, which is why they let go of the subject after putting hands on the subject. I think these two officers both let go to try to calm the subject down, to try to avoid having to either arrest him or avoid a potential struggle where he ends up decentralized. It's one of my favorite words that officers use to talk about putting the subject on the ground. They decentralize the subject. And doing that in front of the subject's children.
You have no reason to look at my car. It's not illegal. That's it. You want my ID for those fireworks over there? You can give me my ticket and we let us go.
You don't need it. Let's get your information.
Okay,
You're
let's go
getting
over
very
here.
tight. No,
Let's go
stay
over here. No.
Stay here. Stay here.
Let's go over
Stay
here.
No. I'm not comfortable with this.
All right, so
You're under arrest.
no, for what? For what? For what?
Stop.
For what? For what?
You keep getting involved.
I can get involved what?
What's going on here?
Look, you're on camera. I'm letting you know you're on
That's
camera.
fine.
Okay, no, you don't gotta touch me.
Sir.
You don't gotta touch me.
Sir.
Why are you touching me?
You're
though?
getting on me.
Why are you touching me?
The wife right now, A, holding a very young child, but B, is right up on the officers. Explain to me why. Explain to me why. They don't have to explain to you, ma'am, what's going on. Your husband's an adult. They have to explain it to him. Stand back. By all means, you can ask the officers question, but give them space to work. And they're not going to answer your questions while they're in the middle of this escalation. It's not going to happen. The officers are focused on the gentleman who is actively resisting. He's actively obstructing. He's doing all of these things. This is why the officers are focused on him. They are not going to stop and be like, ma'am, I'm sorry, we're hurting your feelings by arresting your husband who's doing things that are illegal. He's doing X, Y, and Z. They're not going to do that. They're going to focus on dealing with the gentleman who is currently not doing what he needs to be doing. He's not following directions, he's not accepting consequences, and he's not controlling his emotions. Right now, I've got those three right off the bat. There's other ones that I think are potentially factors in this that I'll explain a little bit later, but you got those three social skills that this gentleman needs to work on right off the bat. And it's a traumatizing experience to watch somebody that you love get arrested. Absolutely. But give the officers time to do what they need to do. They will explain it to you, I promise. But you've got to give them time. This is not the time to insert yourself in this situation.
Calm down.
Why are you touching me though?
We're trying to make.
All right, so why are you touching me?
Because
Why are you
You're
touching
not
me?
listening. I don't like this walking back and forth. I'm telling you to stop walking around, right?
You didn't tell me that. You told me to get my ID.
Right, and I'm asking you for your name. Just talk to me.
Jason Anderson, that's it.
Okay. I'm asking you for your name, right?
Jason Anderson, that's it.
Listen to me. Let me explain this to you, because you're coming out of 10. I'm trying to avoid arresting you here, right?
Because you came to
But
me
you
lying
keep
to me.
going
You
around.
lied.
I don't like
people lying to me.
I'm not lying to you.
You lied to me. You told me people to complain. I just got here 2 seconds ago. Nobody complained. I just got here 2 seconds ago.
Ma'am, trust me.
You want my name? Jason Anderson, that's it.
Okay, let's do this.
Jason
You want to get his
Anderson.
information?
Jason Anderson.
Talk to my partner to get his information.
Jason Anderson. I'm giving whoever wants my
You want
information.
This officer is accurate. This is not because the officer's heated. This is because he's hoping that by walking away from the situation, because the subject just said, "You lied to me. I don't like people that lie to me." Not that the officer actually did lie, but in the subject's perception, the officer lied to him. So the officer is doing a de-escalation tactic of, here, talk to my partner. My partner didn't lie to you, right? He's not going to say that out loud because the officer himself didn't lie, but he's going to essentially play tag and shift it to the other officer. This is the sign of an officer who is really good at what they do and who does not let their ego get in the way. You'll see some officers that refuse to back down, that refuse to give up, that refuse to relinquish control because their egos are in the way. This officer is at this point where he's like, obviously myself and the subject aren't going to work together. Go ahead and try with my partner and let's see what happens. So I really like that this officer is making that choice in that de-escalation strategy. There was points where he was a little bit more elevated, yelling at the subject, cursing, those types of things, but all of those things are things that come with high adrenaline situations. And when you have somebody coming at you at 10, the second you walk up, it's a high adrenaline situation. So I'm really glad that this officer is making this choice.
Sir,
I'm legal. I'm legit.
Can I speak with you? I didn't talk with you. Can I speak with you?
What's up?
Can I speak with you calmly over here? Can I do that?
What's up? Okay.
He's coming in very, very hotly. I'm trying to make this easy. I don't like everybody digging around the bags and stuff because I don't want nobody doing something crazy, right? I don't trust you guys.
Nobody said you
No,
say
listen, I
that.
understand.
But the thing is, like, we just got 2 seconds here. We was
Watch out. I don't want you to get wet.
we was in the
Ma'am,
park.
I
They
understand.
told us to leave.
I understand.
And we thought because
I'm
this
not-
is
listen,
open. But
I
let me
wasn't. I don't know. I'm not telling anybody to leave. He's soon kicking you out. I go, listen. This is the problem. No problem. When he
Because
starts,
they
when
already
he's
kicked
yelling,
us out.
saying, "I'm not talking. I'm gonna do it," like, you have to. Okay.
Okay, that kind of makes sense, and that goes toward what I said toward the beginning of the video where I said, I have a feeling somebody's told him this before that officer got there. So it sounds like they were somewhere else right before they got to this location, probably lighting off fireworks, and they were removed or told to leave that premises because that area was closed. And so then they came here where this is a public park that's open apparently 24 hours a day. Not all parks are. Make sure you know your parks. But they came here, and so they're in this heightened sense of somebody's going to come kick us out again, even though they're, this place is supposed to be open. So that makes a little bit of sense why they're all so elevated in terms of being upset about just the officer's general presence. But again, if you take that time to control your emotions, I think a lot of what's going on here is a lack of being able to control emotions. I think if the male subject, had simply spoken to the officer, it would have been what the officer was trying to do at the beginning. I'm just going to give you a warning. These are illegal. You cannot light these. You're more than welcome to stay in the park. If you have legal fireworks, by all means, light the legal fireworks. These ones, no. And so it's amazing what can happen if you can just take that time, calm yourself, and control your emotions. Because if you're cordial and polite to the officers, they're going to be the exact same back to you. And you are much, much, much more likely to simply get off with a warning if you're treating the officers with courtesy and respect. If you treat the officers the way that these people are, it's probable that you're going to leave with a citation. So because the male subject couldn't stop running his mouth, couldn't stop going after the officer because he couldn't control those emotions, the officer was finally like, I'm giving you a ticket for this. This is why I need your ID, because that was the only way to get the subject to even identify himself. And so that's that talking yourself into a ticket thing that I talk about.
I'm explaining what's going on. Just calm down. I'm gonna try and resolve this with my boss. All right? Your kid's here and everything else.
Yes.
So he's pushing everything out of the way and everything. Listen, we'll just take the fireworks out of the car and we can call this a night. All right? But it's just escalating unnecessarily. When I go to look in the car to take the box out of the car and he's slamming the door and he's digging, I'm like, stop. And then everyone's coming over. I appreciate you guys standing here and everything, like keeping your distance. Thank you very much. All right?
Please don't take the fireworks. We leave. If we have to leave, we take it back to the house.
Okay? Let's work through this. Just stay over here, okay?
Cameras on, and I want the camera to see exactly what's going on.
We have cameras. I don't know if he told you that.
He been told me that.
But what I'm trying to say is, let's.
I can get my ideas, not a problem.
Let's take it down.
I could take a ticket. But I'm not going to let you lie to me. I'm not going to search my car because my car is legally parked. There's no reason for you to go in my car. Period. There's no reason to search me. There's no need for you to put no cuffs on me. Nothing. You want my ID or my name, I will give it to you and you give me a ticket. That's it. Other than that,
All right,
that's it. We can go. I go call my lawyer.
That's cool. But listen to me. Calm down. The boss will come over here. I'm going to let the boss decide everything.
He call the boss.
All right? So just hang on. I'm going to try and do right by you because your family and everybody's here, okay?
Baby, say Elijah bring my ID.
All right?
So it sounds like they called the sergeant over because of how escalated this was getting. And if you really paid attention or if you were listening to the officer, he said, I'm trying to do right by you because your family's over there. That's huge. The officer has already said, I don't want to arrest you. So the officer really is trying to give every chance to our subject who just can't seem to control those emotions.
Did you get his information?
I didn't get anything.
All right. Let me get your date of birth and stuff like that. Can I give a social?
What do you need my social for?
So they can locate you in the system. Or do you have a New Jersey license?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Is this your car registered to you?
No.
Okay. I was going to say, that may speed things up. What's the address on your license?
One. You heard me, baby? Take the kids now.
Hey, what's up? I'll explain what's going on, boss. So, we come over here on a noise complaint for fireworks. I step out of the car, hey, let's see this fire starts. People are drinking, yelling and everything else. Calm down. I go, listen, man, it's this. Just get your ID, got your warning, and get out of here. He goes, I go, or I may give you a summons. I go, because it depends how you dictate this. Here's the give ID. So I say, fine, and we'll go to the car and get your ID. He starts yelling, is this, and this. So I look in the car and go, all right, I'm going to just seize these other fireworks too, because when I went to go seize those, people started picking stuff off the table. I was just going to seize them, leave, cut them a noise summons. Come over the car, got to open the car to take the fireworks out of the back to seize them. He jumps in the way, shoves the door, I grab him, I back him off the door. No. Starts running over here, so I grab him. I tell him he's under arrest. Before this became a fight and everybody got involved, it's like, no problem, stand here and we'll get the bosses involved. So he'd be under arrest for the fireworks and the obstruction. And he kept resisting to arrest. He was like, I'm not resisting. So, no problem. So I was like, we'll do this when more people get here and we'll handle the other one. All right? Yeah, he's good to go because he had the fireworks, he said they're his. Then we go to the car and he starts obstructing. First name is Jason.
The fact that one of them pulled up in what appears to be a civilian vehicle tells me that he was probably off duty. These two look like they might have been off duty as they came and addressed the situation simply because they're not wearing a shirt. It looks like they're in uniform pants, but not in a uniform shirt. So this gentleman might have pulled these two away from their family celebration and or their beds, which might not work out so well for him.
For what?
For the fireworks and obstructing. You going with the last name again? Put it on your back.
For what?
Sir, do me a favor.
For what?
Listen, you don't get a boss higher than this. We call people down here trying to do this the easy way.
You're under arrest.
For what?
You're under arrest
For what?
obstruction
Obstructing of what?
and resisting arrest.
I'm resisting arrest for what? Obstruction of what?
I'm asking you nicely.
No, I'm
Put your
asking
hands
you.
behind
No, I'm
your
asking
back.
you nicely.
Put your hands
Obstruction
behind
of
your
what,
back.
though?
Put your hands
Obstruction
behind
of
your
what?
back. Put your hands
Obstruction
behind
of
your
what,
back.
though?
You're not going to be asked again.
I'm asking
21,
you,
stand
though.
by,
I'm asking you obstruction of what, though?
Put your hands behind
Obstruction
your
of what?
back. Obstruction of a
Anderson,
government.
stand by.
Why? For
Put your
what? What I
hands behind
do?
your back.
What did I do?
Sir.
What did I do? You're
Sir.
touching me. You're touching me.
You're under arrest.
You're touching
Sir.
for what? For what? You're
Sir,
touching me.
please don't do this.
You're touching me. I'm not doing nothing. Come on.
Stop resisting. You want to take him down? Come on, you want to take him down? Come on, you want to take him down?
You're under arrest.
You want to go down?
I'm not resisting. I'm not even moving.
All right, put your arms behind your back.
I'm not even moving.
Put your arms behind your back.
I'm not moving.
Go to the ground.
I'm not moving. I'm not moving. Why am I resisting?
I gotta go.
That's the subject laughing right now.
We have this one.
Sir, they arrested me for fireworks,
Sir,
man.
take your other arm out.
Are you serious?
Give us your other arm.
For what?
Take your arm out. Please stop making this work.
Your neck, your knees on my neck.
It's not.
And I can't breathe.
It's no
All
one
right.
near you.
There is no knee on your neck.
No one's near you.
So, I'm not resisting. I'm not even moving. I'm not even moving. Y'all putting my hand behind my back. I need two. I need two. I need two handcuffs. My shoulder, please. I need two handcuffs.
Two handcuffs.
Please.
Just give me this one.
Please. I'm not putting my hand behind my back if I don't got two.
Put it back.
I need two handcuffs. I need two handcuffs.
Sir, put your.
You're gonna give me two handcuffs?
Take your hand behind out. Put it behind your back.
Are you gonna give me two handcuffs?
Sir, I've been nothing but nice to you.
They did tell him
You been
already
nice
that
to
they
me?
had to.
Stop resisting arrest.
Y'all arrested me in front of my family. Y'all being nice to me. For fireworks.
Yeah.
I arrested me for
Unfortunately,
fireworks
this is
in
what
front of my
became.
family, and y'all being nice to me. I'm
This
gonna
is-
sue all you.
All right, listen. We're gonna sit you up, okay?
promise
Get
you.
on your side. All right. Can you bend your knees up?
No.
All right.
I got bad knees.
Okay.
I got bad shoulders. I can't bend nothing.
I'm gonna sit you up, okay? There you go. You good? All right. Calm down.
I didn't move. What do you mean calm down? What you talking about? Calm down.
Can you put?
Y'all put me on the ground. You're telling me calm down?
Can you tuck your feet in?
Yo, I swear to God, bro. I swear to God. I don't got shit, bro.
Relax,
I'm super legal.
You keep making it worse.
I'm not making nothing worse. Y'all making it worse.
Super
Y'all
legal.
motherfucker with my family.
With the
What
illegal
you talking
fireworks.
about? I threw 2 Roman candles. You're talking about, yo, I'm just, yo. 2 Roman fucking candles, baby. That's crazy.
He's doing it.
I'm not doing nothing.
I got it. You got it. I got this leg.
I got the left, the right
I got
side's
the
good.
left. All right, he's good, man. All right, we're good. All right. Have a seat in the car, man.
No, I need my slipper. I need my, hold on, bro.
Put your shoe on.
Hold on, man. Hold on.
Pulling away.
Hold on. I need my
He's
slipper.
still
All right, hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Put the shoe on.
Hold on.
Because it's continued, the guy in the tall guy in the white shirt.
He's gonna spit on you.
Yeah, well,
and he doesn't get one.
I'll explain to you here. Come
That's
here.
it.
Mr. Anderson was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct, resisting arrest, obstructing the administration of law, and possession of prohibited fireworks. He was also found to have outstanding warrants from other jurisdictions.
So,
If you found this video entertaining, please like, comment, and subscribe for more.
so he got slapped with a lot of stuff and had outstanding warrants, which maybe that was why he didn't want to be ID'd. It sounds like maybe he was just having some difficulty controlling those emotions and following directions and accepting consequences and all of that. All of those things are definitely huge social skills that really are kind of the top 3. In my opinion, the top 4 social skills are education and educating yourself, because making sure that you understand, especially how your jurisdictions work, allows you to avoid even having to have contact with the police in an official capacity. So that one is so important. And then following directions, accepting consequences, and controlling emotions are really the top 4 for pretty much all of these videos. If you can do those 4, you're probably not going to end up on a video on the internet. It was a fun 4th of July fireworks display that went wrong because he couldn't control his emotions. That was the main one for him. I think the officers overall did a really good job. They gave him chance after chance after chance after chance after chance, and he just wouldn't listen. So now his family gets to watch him get arrested on the 4th of July instead of watching fireworks. Well, they still got a show. Probably not the best way to put that, but I thought it was great. So we're going to leave it at that. Let me know what you thought. Let me know if you thought of any other social skills that this person could have exhibited, and what you thought of the officers and how they reacted and handled the situation. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, friends.